I have a market coming up in 2 months and I haven't really planned or prepped for it yet. So in today's video, that is what we're going to be doing. I need to check my inventory and then I need to decide what I want to take to this market. It is the same market that I did at the end of last year, so I kind of have an idea of what might sell, but markets can be unpredictable, so who really knows? Anyway, that is what we're going to be doing in today's video. We are going to take some inventory and we are going to plan as much as we can for a market. So let's go check my inventory. So what I have next to me here is 2 big boxes of inventory and a bag of inventory and also cat toys and a cat tower. Let's go through these together. I also have in front of me my laptop, which has on it a spreadsheet that I've made for inventory. So let's get going. Bangos come to inspect. All right, I'm gonna start with the bag. And this is all like new stuff that I've made. So you saw it here first. This is a no-sew dragon that I just finished last night. It is using the Crochet by Jenna no-sew dragon pattern. So I have one of them. The new things are gonna like take me a bit longer to put in because I haven't got them in there to just put a number in. You know what I'm saying? So 1 blob cat. I definitely know I have more in this bag, but they're not here yet. Hang on. Maybe let me do this. Okay, 1, 2, and I know there's another one in here. 3. I do know that I have a blanket one, but it's sat in my office, so it's not here at the moment. I've also recently been on a beanie making kick, so I have 3 beanies. I'm hoping that by March, when the market is, it's going to be a bit cooler and these might actually sell. I have no idea what to sell them at though. These 2-tone ones for are cute. So 3 of those. Okay. Another pretty new to me pattern is the mini loaf cats. So I have 2 of those. And then this is that pattern that I tested recently. I'm not sure that I will sell these lovies at the market, but I'm going to put it in my inventory anyway and then I can decide later, but at least I'll still know that I have it. So I'm adding it to the list. Like I said, I've been on a beanie making kick. These are 3 cat beanies. Like, hang on, let me show you even though it's ridiculously hot. They give you little cat ears. Hee. So I have 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm getting into stuff that will be on my list because they are things that I had at my last market. So I have 1 of these large chubby bunnies that I can see. 1 hungry caterpillar. This is just the price tag sitting on it. I have 1 of these turtles, and as per one of my earlier challenge videos, we know there'll be more of these somewhere. But 1 for now. These ones, I'm not sure if I should do them separately or together, but I recently tested the claw machine buddies for Crochet with Kelsey, and I have 1 of each of them. So there's a bear, a whale, a chick, I'll put them down, a cat, a dog, and a bee. So these are all like very, very small. They are to go in my claw machine. I think I'm just gonna call them like claw machine pets and say I have 6 of them, because I don't think I want to do them all separately. I think they're going to be the same price. They take about the same amount of time each, so that's fine. Alright, there's 1 whale keychain in here. 1 itty bitty bunny, which is a pattern by Crochet Me Zaddy. one pickle. I suspect I know why these are all out, and I think it is that a bunch of these were in my favorites video. Earlier this year I did like a my favorite market patterns video, so I think I have like singles out from that, and I'm sure we will find more in these tubs when we go through them. But alright, we also have one chubby frog, one chubby mushroom, and then we have one bee, and this is another new pattern, this Kirby. I didn't have these at my last market, so I think this will be one that I want to make a few more of and then see how it goes. Okay, that is everything that was in this bag. I think I will put most of it back in. I will leave out the ones I'm pretty sure there is more of, and then we can start going through the tubs, so please hold. Okay, now we are going to get into these tubs. This is like strangely comforting to me because I feel like there is quite a lot of stock, so I'm not starting from zero, you know, which is good, It is, however, all the stock that didn't sell at the last market, so anyway, I have a bag of scrunchies. These, gosh, that's loud. These did not sell that well for me. I don't think I sold any of them actually. I've sold one on Etsy, and the rest of them I did not sell at the market, so we'll see. I'll still put them out. There are 10 of them. The worst ASMR. You have this tray, and at my market I think I just had this as like a $12 tray or maybe a $10 tray, and I'm not sure that I separated things in here, but let's have a look. So I've got 2 more whales to join the other whale. One is actually a shark, but we'll call it a whale. And I have a little ghosty keychain and a little fish that's not on a keychain. Should I put that on a keychain? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All right, one of each of those. Then I've got 3 of these little flockers. They're in different colorways. I have a little eagle, a fairy wren, and a cockatoo. I feel like the cockatoos are often the most popular, but I think I sold a lot of chickens at the last market. Like basically this, but with a little red feather, and I forget what color the feet were. I'll look back at photos. So I think I might be wanting to make some more of those. They sold pretty well, I think, at the last market. All right, and then I do have some of these little octopi. This is a different style. This is the All From Jade one, but I'll count it. 3, 4, and I also have the All From Jade squid version, which has longer things, but let's count them all as the same type. So that's 5 of those. And then I have this little strawberry, which was in my claw machine. I think I'll maybe add a keyring to this one for the next time. Okay, so that's that little tray that was in there. I think I've separated this. There's like a few different little bags and stuff in here. I think I separated them maybe by like price or like section that I had at my table. So let's see what we got. 2 carrots, 5 more pickles. I have 3 little dumpling bag tags. These got a lot of comments at my last market, but no one actually bought them. So we'll see how they go this market. I don't think I'll make any more. I'll wait and see how these ones go. 1 little gummy worm, another little chubby frog to go with the other one we had. I have this little guy. I think it was from a Mokke pattern, M-O-K-K-E. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's from a show. It was a pattern test I did a long time ago, and I just decided to put it out for sale, and I think I'll put it out again this time. I don't know. It's a cute little thing. We'll see. One of them. I have 1 little chicken. I don't know. That was from my first ever market, I think. 1 more of those itty bitty bunnies. And then the rest of these, there's 4 of the itty bitty kitties as well. All that stuff I just showed from this bag, I think was my $15 bag. So just a reminder, that's 15 Australian dollars, not American dollars. So everything that you just saw, I was selling for 15 Australian dollars. So that's a healthy amount of things to have at that price point, which is good. On to the next bag. Whales. Another whale. Another whale. 4 whales. I don't have any whales left in like whale colors. I guess the silver kind of, but I don't have any in blue, so maybe I need to make a couple of those. I have 2 more of the chubby mushrooms to go with the other one we saw, so 3 of those in total. None of them have the red cap though, and I think that is the one that sold the best, so I'm not sure if I leave them as blue. Like, will people be more drawn to the blue if there isn't a red version? I don't know. Otherwise, am I just gonna have these blue ones forever? This is another pattern test I did, so I just have one of them. It's this like little cube kind of puppy. I don't know, it's cute, but I didn't make any more of them, so it's just the one. Then I have another slightly bigger chicken. This is from when I was like testing my own little chicken pattern, and then I found the Okinawa one and I was like, well, that seems good. So I stopped making my own ones with their little tails and a different sew up method and stuff. So I sell them for a bit cheaper. One of those, I should probably write that down. And in here are 4 octopi. So they are obviously bigger than the other ones that I had. I think that's the $20 bag. So everything I just showed you, I sell for 20 Australian dollars. Okay. Pack that back up. Alright, I have 2 more bags here. This one is all leggy froggies. There's 3 of them in that bag, but I can see there's another one here. 4, 5, 6. That's it. So 6 leggy froggies. Again, none of them are that kind of deep green, so I might make a couple more of them. These were in like a bit of sample chenille yarn that I got when I was looking for chenille yarn for my shop. It's not chenille yarn, it's like a blanket yarn. I don't know why so many places call it chenille when it's not. But anyway, they are so silly and derpy, and I couldn't get safety eyes through it, so I just made these like little circle eyes and had to sew them on. So these ones look even more derpy, but they're the only green ones I have, and they're this really light mint green. I think I might need to make a couple more, but I love these. All right, six froggies. And then I have 3 triceratops. These have not sold in like a year. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but at least I have 1 of each color. Hopefully they'll sell this time. I don't think I'll make them again because they're just very slow burners. I did start with maybe 8, but like they don't sell very well. And then I have 2 ghost pets. These are a pattern by the girl who knots, my friend Kayla. I did these as a pattern test for her. They're very cute. I hope they sell. Last market was like closer to Halloween time and I sold 1 of them, but obviously it's not Halloween time anymore, so I don't know how they'll go, but I'll take them because they're very cute anyway. So I have 2 of them. And then last in this bag is this little fidget mushroom, and I definitely have more of these. I've just realized they're in my like office/craft room. I have more of these, I know, but this one is just so funny. It's in this like really dark gray because it's the last one I made at my last market when I was frantically trying to make extras because they were selling out, and I ran out of the brown color while I was there. So I had to make it in silver, and then I didn't put it out until the very end of the like show. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is cut off these spots, and I might make those spots white because then I think it'll give mushroom a little more, you know? So I might leave this out so that I can do that. I think I have 7 of those fidget mushrooms overall, which is a good number, I think. They sold very well last time. I want to see for this one if there's like a different fidget toy that I could make. So if you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments below for me. I would love to try them out. I have 4 of these blanket size mushrooms, so they're definitely like a lot bigger than the other ones I have. I also made one with really big eyes. which I think is so cute, but when he's next to the others, he kind of looks like he's on drugs a little bit. But don't you think he's cute? Anyway, 4 of them. And then I've got 2 more of these chubby bunnies in different sizes, one in the large size, one in the small size. So 2 large ones and a small one overall. This is the last chicken that I have left from my last market. It's the only one that wasn't a white and red one, and it was the only one that didn't sell. So maybe this market will be its time. I will definitely be making more of the white ones though. This is from the Oak and Marlow pattern using blanket yarn. So this is the difference between that and the other one, which I've put away, so I'm not going to show you the size comparison. Sorry. I have one of these little Yeti toys. This was another pattern test that I did for a lovely friend of mine, Leah, who is at Koozie Crafts. And then I have 2 Sleepy Ducks. I sold both of my Sleepy Goose toys versions of these at the last market, so these ones are a bit more expensive. I have these at $45 just because they take quite a long time. So I understand why they don't necessarily sell, but when they find the right people, I have faith they will find the right people eventually, and it will be worth it. I just think they're so cute. I love them. I might make 1 more goose. See how it goes. We're getting to the end of this box. We have 1 quite large squid. 1 little bunny pal, which again was a pattern test for Zach. I have 1 little pumpkin that I made for the last market because it was around Halloween time. And I have 2 little carrots. These are ones that I had in my claw machine, so they're 2 more little claw machine buddies. And that is that box empty. So I will put everything back in there and we'll move on to the next box. 1 sec. Okay, I've done the big swap. This is the new one. That was tiring. All right. This one has like bigger stuff in it, so there's not that much to go actually. First is my bag of loaf cats, which I've opened upside down and they've all just come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this pattern. They're really hard to hold a lot of though. 4 of these little guys that are not so little. I haven't actually weighed the yarn and stuffing that I use for those like bigger loaf cats. So I might need to make 1 more at least so that I can do that. And maybe I'll just make like kind of a plain white or black or something one, because those ones, while they are very cute and I like bought that yarn thinking they would make really cute loaf cats, I feel like they're not selling as well. Like I had a white one last time, or I had an orange one on sale at my last market, and that one sold like pretty quickly because I guess it's more of a cat color that people own, whereas these ones, like while they're cute, people don't own that color cat really. So I might try that. I'll make another orange one or I'll make another white one and I will measure it. Do other people doing markets do that? That's how I figure out my materials basically. I like weigh the yarn before I make the thing. I make the thing, I weigh the yarn again, and then the difference is how much yarn I've used. And then I weigh the finished item, and the difference between that item and the yarn I used is the stuffing I used. There's your basic calculation if you want to get into markets and you're wondering how I do it. I also time myself and then give myself an hourly wage, which is like a lot lower than the minimum wage, but that's okay. Anyway, onwards. I have a couple of lovies, and again, I don't know that this market is the right place for them, but I have them anyway. So I have a frog, which is backwards. I have a frog, a dragon, and a hippo. I thought I had another one, but I don't. So these little guys, I mean, they're so cute and they're such good newborn gifts, but I just feel like maybe a market is not the place for it, especially this market is not necessarily a lot of like parents of newborns or things like that. I think it's aimed at a different market. So I think I'll probably take them, but I'll only put them out if like my table is looking empty or something and I want to make it look a bit more alive. I have my little bunny buddy still going strong from my first market. And then I have this bunny, which is, I think, maybe called River Bunny. It's by Raven Jade Co. anyway. this market will be close to Easter time, so maybe a bunny or two will be good. I need to add a tail to it, but that's okay. I'm still gonna count it. But I might leave it to the side so I remember to put the tail on. Here are the turtles. So I had this one from earlier, as we know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8 of those in total. Great. I think if I have time, maybe I will make a couple more green ones because they are the ones that like sold the quickest. I'm not sure how these pink and purple ones will go. I think maybe these orange ones have a chance as well. We'll see. That's my prediction, is that the green ones will definitely sell and the rest of them maybe. And from another challenge video that we did, I have the chickens. So one of these is sold on Etsy, but 3, 4, oh my gosh, I just found another turtle. So I have 9 of them. Oh my gosh, I made a lot of these. Okay, that's all of them. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, I have 8 of these chickens. These are really cute. I feel like I don't need to make any more of these, but I know that the white ones sold so well at the last market that maybe I should make some white ones and just put like 4 and 4 out. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have. They might be like lower down my priority list. Now we have a cassowary and an emu toy. These are from my own Clive the Cassowary pattern. I'm very excited to see how these go. I haven't had them at a market before, so we'll see. We'll find out, but one of each. I hope someone knows what they are. We also have this big Brontosaurus toy. This one, I think I made during Vlogmas. Trying to use up some of my blanket yarn. Yeah. And then I've got a couple of the Georgie Goose little people. These ones were also a pattern test that I did at the end of last year. I've got one in blanket yarn, one in Patty's plush yarn, and I do also have one in Feels Like Bliss yarn. I don't know if I'm gonna take this one to my market. It's in this box, but I think I need to keep this one. It took me so long and it's so like soft and cute and fluffy, and honestly I think the amount I would need to sell this one for, because it took me so much longer than the other two just because of the yarn I was working with, it just wouldn't be worth it. I would rather keep it, I think. And it was my first make ever in this yarn, so unrelated to the market, but this one is staying in my keep pile. But I will put these 2 up, so I will have 2 of Georgie Goose. Okay, so that was everything. Thank you for sticking with me through that. On top of them, I did also have 6 more fidget mushrooms. So that's another 7 things in total, including this one that we looked at. So all of that together is 145 items. That's actually quite a lot. It's more than I thought I had. I think there's definitely some things that I want to make a little bit more of, but I was like panicking a little bit, thinking I've only got 2 months until this market. I need to like make more stuff for it. And in reality, I don't know that I need to make that much more. In fact, I probably need to list some of this stuff on my Etsy, like just in case people might want to buy it who aren't at this market. Anyway, so if there's anything that you're like eyeing off, let me know. Send me a DM. I'll chuck it up for you. That is beside the point though. We're here to talk about the market. I think what I'm going to need to do now is like go away, look at this list, see what I have in each price point, and then see if there's any like price points I need to bump up the numbers for, because if I have a heap of stuff but it's all the more expensive stuff and I don't really have anything left at like the $10 and $15 mark, then that's what I need to like focus on making in the next couple of months. But doing this has really taken a load off my shoulders, because as you might know, I started a new job at the start of this year, and so that is like taking a lot of my mental energy, and I was just a bit worried that like I was gonna not look at this market stuff for ages and then get to it being like really last minute and have to make a whole bunch of stuff for it. So I'm glad that's not gonna happen. At the end of the day, I will, worst case, have like 140 plus items to sell, which is good. There's definitely a few extra things I want to make, and I still have a whole bunch of free patterns that I want to test to see if they're like market friendly. So maybe that is what I will do in the next month. I will test those, see if there's any good ones, and then if there is like good market friendly ones, I'll make a few of those to add. I know that there's going to be a few different crocheters at this market, and so I want to make sure that I've got a nice range of things so that I don't have only things that the other people are selling, because I think that will only be a disservice to all of us who are going. I think it would be good if all of us can have like slightly different offerings. So I know there'll be things that everyone will have, like everyone will have the chickens, but that's okay. Like we'll have different colors and it'll all be fine. But I do want to make sure that there are like different unique things that I'm offering as well. The blob cats will definitely be one of them because it's my own pattern, and even though the pattern is for sale, like I can see how many sales there have been on that. It's like a pretty slim chance that of the people who've bought that pattern in Australia, they're going to be at this market. I should give you the details of the market probably. I will be at the Colourful Minds market. You may remember this from last year. I did one in October. This one is happening on the 29th of March. It is at the same spot at Hill RSL. I will put the link to get tickets down below in the description if you want to come and visit me or visit all of the other beautiful makers and crafters who are going to be there. It was such a good vibe last time, and the market is just, it's a really cool concept. I won't go through it all here again. If you want to hear more about kind of the concept behind the market, go and check out some of my other market videos. I will put a card up so that you can find one easily. And you can also go and check out Colourful Minds on Instagram. I will put their little handle up here so you can go and check them out, and I'll also put it in the description below. You can check out other people who are going. If you are in the Sydney area, I would love to see you on the 29th of March, so come down and say hi. Otherwise, that is all the market prep that I have to do today. That is a relief. Thank you for coming with me on my inventory taking today. I know that I said I was going to do something else as well. I think I said I was going to plan what else I was going to make, but given how much I actually have, I think that's going to be a longer job, weirdly, than if I had had less of it, because then I could have made a really quick and easy, like, these are all the things that sold. But now that I have quite a lot of stock, I think I actually need to like sit down and figure out where my gaps are, which is just going to take too long for this video, and it's not going to be very exciting. So I am not going to add that part in, but regardless of all that, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out in this video. If you liked this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow, and it helps more crochet people find us. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and hang out with us some more. I hope that didn't come across rudely, but if you want a nice little crochet community and you want to watch more of these videos, more crochet crafty fun times, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and join us here. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Thank you just for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I appreciate you hanging out with us here. That's it from me, I would say. So until the next video, bye!